Hey there, it's Big Tony here, coming at you with a little test server action. This is a quick game, and looks like we landed on Domination, and we're on the castle map. Going to showcase for you guys one of the beast builds from this weekend's test server, and it's obvious they're not going to tone this down any. And that is the Powered Prisma Behemoth. At distance, this thing is an absolute monster, and once something gets close, you're kind of in trouble, but like on big open channels here where I can get some good targets in. Look at that. I mean, just look at the destruction there. Looks like I got another one right here with me. So we're going to rain a little chaos out there. I mean, two of these on your team, oh my gosh, you're going to destroy things. This is definitely one of the builds that, Pixonic, I don't sit there and think, yeah, I want to see everything nerfed. But this is definitely one of those things that could be toned down a little bit, I think. This is just crazy. This reminds me of, you go back like, 6-7 years ago. You guys remember for you old players, if you remember the trebuchet-equipped Furies that would just one shot blow people to pieces across Yamato? Well, guess what? Or Yamato, however you want to pronounce it. This has that feel. This is definitely one of those builds that is going to be very annoying, bordering on very frustrating when you play it out on the battlefield. Okay, let's just go ahead and just keep working here. We're also going to be looking at here, and he healed up pretty quick. We've also got the new drones that are, we're doing the drone rework. They did have the new drone, which is kind of like the, the Teja 1J type weapons that we have that dropped in the game in 8.7. We have a drone that does that same kind of business now, and it's okay. I'm not going to sit there and go on and on about it and try to quantify it, spell its specs out. But if you thought the emoji was annoying, this drone is going to be annoying. That's what it's going to be. Now, the one thing I really want to look at is the Evora, which is the machine gun version of the Vadra and the Mahavadra, using that same sonic bubble technology. So we're gonna here we come. He's coming in close. Now this is what I mean. When things get close, you're hosed. But at distance, that is a beastie build. Definitely, that is something to contend with. But this is what I'm looking at here. They have tweaked it a little bit from the last test server. And I'll show you here. Let's go ahead and unload on this guy here. Damage-wise, it still does a boatload of damage. Its clip capacity seems to be just a little smaller. And there we go, an 8-second reload. So now you got to wait behind cover and wait for this thing to reload. Whereas, with the Vadra and the Mahavadra, you can kind of pew once you get the first initial thing done. This is not. You got to hide behind cover. But for those, for that first amount of time when you're out there and you have a full clip on all four of these, this is a beast. But it definitely is, it's toned back a little bit from last test server, which is actually a good thing. This, I think, is going to be the way it's going, I think this is going to be a balanced weapon when it actually hits the battlefield. Wouldn't that be amazing? Seeing an actual balanced weapon come out instead of it being over the top. But we still got a few more test servers to go before before the next event kicks off, and that's when we're going to see this, in about 29, 30 days or something like that. So let's go and work on this guy right here. And you can see I'm actually, a bunch of us are hitting this Seraph mid-flight, so kind of hard to gauge how much damage is actually mine, but I think these are going to be good weapons when they come out. Now, maybe next test server I'll take a look at the heavier version of this, but I really want to see something that's going to improve my Heimdall. That's why I'm doing this. And then, of course, we've got the that new Titan that they talked about, the new Super Support Titan. Well, it had 3 beta slots on it, if I remember correct, which means you'd be looking at 3 of these weapons. So 4 of them on 4 of them here on my Heimdall kind of gives you an idea of what this can do. Take it back by 1, and then add a turret that's probably going to be very similar to the Mars style turret. So that might be entertaining. That might be a really entertaining build when it comes out. Okay, we got a couple kills here with this. The Heimdall is not the end-all, do-all of Titans, and especially when we're going up against another one that's equipped like I am. But still, it was a fun run there. It's a good weapon, and I'm just feeling it's pretty balanced right now. I honestly wouldn't change a darn thing about it right now. I think it's good to go, but we'll see what happens in the next test server. Okay, let's go ahead and run something. The Quad Fainter Fafnir. Say that 4 times fast and see what happens. I just wanted to pull this up and try to run it because I've got a Fafnir in my regular account, and I've got 2 Fainters that I need to level up. And I'm really honestly thinking about running 2 Fainters and then maybe 2 Hazards, or I think it's the Hazards are the medium version of the radiation weapons. But this is interesting. I mean, I kind of like it here on test server. You definitely got to run the Fainters different. They're not just a smash and hammer on things. You gotta work on it. I mean, you gotta hit things and you gotta get behind cover. And having an auxiliary weapon like right here, that really helps. And of course, yeah, get behind cover as soon as you possibly can, because once you lose that, your invulnerability in the air, you're kind of hosed. So, I was kind of hoping I'd get the kill right there. But definitely test server is going good, guys. New drone, I'm going to give it kind of a thumbs up because it's okay. It's nothing to write home about. The new weapons, at least the beta versions, the Evora, I'm giving them a thumbs up. I think they're balanced. I kind of like them the way they are. And of course, the drone rework is just the drone rework. Depending on what side of the coin you want to fall on, if you want to see more consistent and more, kind of consistent and, observably consistent gameplay. That's the only thing I can say about them. You'll like the drone rework, or if you're new to the game, the drone rework won't affect you. Of course, you're not going to like it if you've bought tons of drones and chips over the last over the last year or so trying to build your drones up. You're not going to be happy then, but I'm optimistic that it's actually going to promote some better gameplay. And I've already seen more better, diverse gameplay on test server. Like the Fafnir here, I wouldn't even run this hardly at all in live server. With all the purple shields on out there, if you had the right pilot, this would be okay. But the moment your invulnerability in the air wears off, you're kind of hosed. And it's slow, just like right there. But I think we're going to see some good changes coming with the drone rework, guys. It won't be, I think it's 8.8 we'll be seeing the drones actually hit the battlefield. And I think it's just going to be good. I think it's going to work out. Now, the only ifs, ands, or buts about it will be the conversion. What will they give us for compensation for losing our chips? That's basically what it's going to boil down to. Alrighty, that was fun. We destroyed a few things out on the battlefield. We talked a little bit about the test server. I got 6 kills, 4.2 million damage, and no pilots. That's not bad. And someone actually dropped on our side. Okay, not a bad game at all. Alrighty, guys, coming at you from the test server. This is Foggy, giving things a thumbs up. Alright, guys, if you like what you're seeing and hearing, make sure to give us a thumbs up, and of course, subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell for notifications. That way, you know when I'm dropping it. Alright, guys, stay safe and healthy. Watch out for each other. I'll catch you on the battlefield.